All right, Pooch refuses to leave the garage, which is part of the film. Take a look at what we got here, folks. So this is the old insert, and obviously over here on the right we have the new. You can see some immediate differences, mostly in that this one has fixed legs and is wider, technically speaking, up top, up bottom. I built this so that this covers the whole back end, creates a little shelf over here when it's down, you know, kind of useful. And this top part here too also flips up in two different pieces, one part, two part, so I could put half of it up, still have a little shelf or table to use while chilling inside the car. So just to show you the functionality here, let's see, I got this right here. So boom, I could fold one side up, sit right here, feet here, and have a little table, put my tablet, my plate, whatever, right up on it. And then of course, if I just wanted more space, I could put both sides up. So that's the main design. This here is where my seat is, my third row seat, that I just decided not to fill it in so that I could leave it, just fold it down, this cavity behind it empty, and put camp gear there. So this was always left open. All the legs. The legs are all fixed in place. I thought I could make them swing on hinges, but I was not smart enough at the time to figure that out. And I was really just making stuff up as I go. I am a larger fellow. When I would sit down here, have this folded in half, this whole edge was just digging into my leg. And then the legs on this side and several screws that do go all the way through are dangerous and scratch me and are just in the way and bulky. So that was the problem with this one. Look at these stupid legs hanging out. Lots of screws popping through. That thing, just a dangerous apparatus. But it was fully functional. It worked, supported me. It's actually even a thinner plywood than the new one. Totally supported me, never any cracks, creaks, none of that jazz. And I capped it all off with, I lined it with a tarp. Tacked in, by the way, not glued. Like 1,000 million, billion tacks. And then a little hook to keep it closed. So I think it's a bad design, but it is highly functional. Not very comfortable. So in steps the new guy. First of all, the legs are in separate pieces, so easily removable. This is just one long piece of board that I measured and then cut in half. I have a couple of support boards underneath here and two legs that do swing down underneath. And the benefit of this one is not only does it also fold in half, but it is the width of my sleeping pad. I just bought a mattress, actually. We'll show that eventually. But it's the width of my sleeping pad is what I cut it down to, about 30 to 33 inches, give or take. It's tough to tell exactly what the inflated size is, but the platform basically here, the thinness it is 33 inches across. And that is improving from about 24 inches. So we've almost got 10 whole more inches, big enough for me hips, and just as long. And I decided to keep the overhang here on the left side for the door. Actually goes a little bit further just to close that space in a bit more, give me a little shelf, put a phone, whatever, extra light, that type of jazz. And it's folded in half as well. So even once this is folded in half, it's actually going to be thinner than this 24 inches. So, obviously almost by 10 inches or 5 inches or whatever. So let's just fold it in half real quick. Boom. So we fold it in half. Much smaller than this guy I folded in half. And this one leg so far, we got this Velcroed in place. This one stays in place, but the other one, to assist with getting it in, I have it set up to just fall automatically, just like that. So as I slide it in, lean it towards the door, boom, this falls into place. So you just have this single board supporting the weight, and then these legs will take care of the rest up front. So there we go. Old versus the new. I had every intention of making the new one lighter. It is actually heavier. I didn't realize at the time, but this is a thicker plywood. But it did mean I needed less supports here, so I just have the two main drags. And this little guy I put in over here just for keeping it balanced when it's angled in the back. And let's see here. And of course, like I said, overall it's just going to give me another, 3, 4, 5 inches on this side. Excuse me, my fingers all over the place. It's just going to give me another 3 or 4 inches on this side here. Way more comfortable for my legs. I am sacrificing the shelf, but with the no legs up here, with no legs up at the top, I have this wide open area I can use obviously for anything. I'll have a tri-fold mattress, and I may still bring my thin inflatable just for an extra few inches of comfort. But essentially, this is it. I'll probably have the mattress and the sleeping bag on top of here. Then when we get ready, just step out the car, fold it down, get everything out, and we're good to go. So I thought about doing a whole comparing each one inside. However, I think about right here, I'll link the old video, I think it was a 3-part series building this guy. It took me a while to really figure this out. So I'll link to that playlist. So now let's get this in the car. Let's take a look at it in place and with the mattress on it, and see how easy it is to get in. Stay tuned. Bims, can you help me? I can. She okay. That's a good girl. Always ready to help. All right, we got her in. Alright, here we go. We got this is a 5-inch, 31 by 75, a 5-inch thick, 31 by 75 inches sleeping mat, tri-fold. I got a little tarp underneath it too. This should be plenty comfortable. Like I said, I think I'll bring my other pad as a backup insert to put underneath it just to add a little extra layer just in case. Let's go around to the other side. I wish it was a little bit firmer. Also wish it was a baller. Other than that though, working pretty well. Or this should work pretty dang well. Look at that, it's all the way, or wide enough, should be plenty wide enough for me. Pillow up here. Or hell, I could put my head down there. My wife came home in the middle of me filming. Gotta get the dog. Sorry, hey, come on. So this is first look at the sleeper, the new sleeper insert. Probably not the final build. I think there's one more version of this, probably several more, but at least one more that's not only going to be the right width, but light enough as well. So I got new window inserts, I got a new sunshade, the whole freaking nine. All for my upcoming camp trip this coming Sunday and Monday. We're going to be camping with Dave from Van Camp 402. So that's what we're doing here. Van camp, car camp, SUV camp. I don't know how you want to talk about it, how you want to say it. So look forward to that. Other than that, I appreciate you tuning in. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you here soon enough on another adventure.